Hey there, and welcome to Highway to the Zemus Zone 5 action. Tonight we have a matchup in the Red Moon Waning bracket between Couch 23 and Xyrak. My name is Sheep Launcher. I'm here up in the commentary booth with Martin Broadcloak, and Martin, the waxing and the wanings of the moon has only made you better. How are you, my friend?
Hi, I'm here and excited. I mean, hey, this is a winner go home match.
It
You
sure is.
can't you can't be in a better spot right now. Like this is going to be some amazing racing.
Yeah, both runners' backs against the wall. A loss here means they are out. The winner advances to the next round to face a Stone Digley, and I know neither Couch nor Xyrak have any plans of going out this early.
Oh no, and boy, do we never want to go quietly either. So you may see some interesting plays here. I mean, we look at this. The bosses, okay, well, there's nothing too cheeky here, but we do have an edge start.
Yeah, edge means a fast start is on the table, and you have to think that both runners are going to be racing for the win rather than not to lose. So they might take advantage of that double short sword edge to lay waste to the overworld early.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, with that amount of power early on, it's kind of part of why, we allowed Edge to keep his starter kit was, the three characters, obviously Cecil, slow starter, but you find him a sword and oh boy, Edge is just go. And it's go very fast. Fu obviously will get online after a period of time, but yeah, from point zero to, I don't know, what would you think? First 15, 20 minutes? This is going to just be a mad boss rush key item. Just gun it.
Yeah, and taking a look at these bosses, no lunar bosses required tonight, which is interesting. The bosses, you have to defeat 7 of the 8 of them to get that crystal to defeat the big boss at the end. 3 of the 4 elements are required, but all of these bosses very manageable if you find them early on.
Very much so. The one that sticks out to me, and well, for obvious reasons always, number 8.
That's
Number 8.
CPU.
Yeah, number 8 is a good time. It's a better time in the wrong spot because, hey, what's a back row glitch? I don't know what that is. Do you?
No, it doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
Luckily, Edge does have weapons that deal decent damage from the back row. A full moon is going to be very valuable currency here.
Very much so. Obviously, darts will come in play. I mean, you're gonna see there's there's definitely options here. Obviously, we want to be able to afford, the sirens, the hourglasses, all these great, items. But I'll tell you what, a stack of darts can get you through some very, interesting fights that normally would just turn into a slog. So
Yeah, and the shops are on S standard, so a pack of darts should be available for
hmm
the purchasing.
yeah. Hey, look at that. We have a white mage. Ooh, and a blue robe.
Yeah, not as exciting
Mm,
of a key item, but that blue robe is going to be intriguing our
hmm
runners.
Yeah, very much so. I've said this since this whole flag set kind of came to fruition. The Baron key is huge, just because
Yes.
of the amount of bosses that it blocks and the items it can hold. Like finding a Baron key takes such a weight off your shoulders, and obviously with a blue robe staring you in the face, you really want to find the Baron key.
Well, right now our runners would really like to find anything at all. That Dragoon
hmm
Shield not going to do it. Do want to thank our restreamer X Pancraz, our tracker Tall Grant, for being with us and taking care of things behind the scenes tonight. And thank you. We're glad to have you along with us.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Look, they're doing all the hard work. We're just here. We got to talk about the game. Eventually, we'll bring up barbecue. We had a great conversation earlier about couches and the quality of a really good couch. So yeah, you'll find it all here. We're gonna have fun with this.
And T Pro rearing itself uh, early. Not much going on in either the Watery Pass or in Damsian Basement.
I mean, look, it's T-Pro. Like, do you really? Uh-oh. Oh boy.
And that tele means our runners are on the hunt for an early darkness.
Uh-huh. Well, welcome to Key Item Hunt. Yeah, there is... I would like to think that both these runners, as soon as they see that tele, it's, where's my darkness crystal? How fast can I get it, and how fast can I do very bad things to D-machines?
Xyrak going to make an early check of the waterfall, sees the former king of Baron taking a shower there. Not anything he's interested in.
I have concerns. Something about lightning and water, I feel like that's not a great idea.
Well, Xyrak is not going to bring a toaster to that particular fight.
Toast.
And both Couch and Xyrak going to the Mist Cave. Couch bopping that Karate Man, making him say ouch for a little loot on the end. And
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it just because a lot of people don't know, especially with Mist Cave. Mist Cave is almost the same loot table as Evelyn. And on T-Pro, you can actually find decent stuff here. So I am not against sticking your head in here and grabbing these 4 chests just to see if you hit something nice.
And Xyrak actually going to loot it out even further because Xyrak has access to exit.
So yeah, Poison Axe and a Middle Sword. I mean, the Middle Sword, it's a small upgrade. I like this as well. It's one of the few times short of D-Mist that you're going to be in Mist Village. And more times than I would like to admit, you find some decent items in these shops. Something like a Mute Knife would be huge if one shows up here. Cursed Rings could be for sale. I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, it could have Drain Spears, which basically single shop for all of your darting needs.
Very much so. Ogre Axe, good to know they're here. They might come in play later. With Edge and a Tela, though, I don't think we're coming back and spending 45 grand on Ogre Axe. Like,
nope. Outlook doubtful.
Yeah. Couch getting the news that, hey, yeah, hi, it's Odin. Wait, are you required? No. Okay, no. Thanks.
Xyrak going to pick up his third white mage of the seed. And of course, the 3 white mages in the seed so far are Rosa and Porum, and Edge throwing Cure 3s.
I mean, we all love black mages, so we know what they do. I'm not against the 2 white mage party. Like, it's... Especially Porum, you know, yeah, we have Tela, so we have access to exit and everything, so, you know, that doesn't really matter. But having 2, like, non-anchor blink casters, I mean, you can run into some very rude things, where it's, you know, I'm not trying to out-damage or out-DPS race a boss, I'm just trying to survive it. And we might possibly see something like that on the required hook route that we're going to have to go down, so...
Yeah, and so far, we have a party that could really use blinks because not much beef in this party so far.
No. Like, Edge is our hero. Everybody else is there to kind of support Edge. That's about it. Also, hold on. Did the PTO request not go in? Is that why Antlion is still at home?
I'm surprised that Antlion moved because Antlion's usually on the moon.
Yeah,
in its vanilla location.
Yeah, vacation. You know, like,
Yeah, you head from the moon to underground.
I was actually waiting for the vanilla item here too, but Dwarf Axe
somehow even sadder.
You know what? You know what? I actually like it. I like it, and there's an interesting reason why.
Go for it.
And it has to do with Tela. So there are times, like, there may not be a black mage in this scene. Just may flat out not exist. Tela is not a great black mage. Matter of fact, most times we don't even consider him a black mage. But let's say you find a Sid. Sid with a dwarf axe is a perfectly viable anchor, and you can flip Tella into actually casting offensive spells. So that option is there with a dwarf axe, which may not be for sale. So I'm okay with it. Also, Demist. Oh, couch short by 71 HP.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
Nah, I said 71. Now we're at 43. How much closer can we get here?
But yeah, the utility of the dwarf axe, which does decrease agility by 5, but it depends on whether you find that Sid. Not nearly as useful on Kane, for example.
No, not. Well, I mean, it's not bad on Kane. If you can keep him floored, like that dumps him at 6 agility. So it's not terrible, but it's not Sid in 4. So.
Well, Couch takes out that Demist, will get a key item check, and a nice Sork robe on the back.
Ooh, the back of Hobbs. Back of Hobbs also waited to be very good on loot for this exact reason. Usually you don't go back here, unless you have exactly exit.
But that is a Rosa starter kit. That is a Lunar Staff and a Sork robe.
Yeah, she's very happy at this point. So, all right. So what do you want to see from Demist?
You know, a Sand Ruby.
The saddest ruby of them all. It's so sad. We have no key items.
Not yet.
You know what? I want to dangle the carrot in front of him. Let's give him a pink tail.
Ooh.
And be like, okay, as soon as you find the hook, you can go turn this in. It's probably not going to be a sword for edge, but you can go turn it in and see what happens.
A darkness crystal would make this seed crazy go nuts.
Oh, that would not be good. Oh, well.
That is the hook.
Okay, that's an item.
It's required.
Fine. I'll allow it.
And our runners, when they get that hook, have to be thinking, okay, no way that anybody's skipping this, so not getting an advantage out of this.
Yeah, no, not at all. So, I'm okay with this play. You have an edge, right? You should be able to get through this Baron in. So, it doesn't really matter what order you do it in. Just, I mean, if you're in the neighborhood, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Take a swing at it.
It's right there. And Plague in the first spot, not an issue.
Yep. But that second fight's the one we wonder about.
Yes. The edge in the middle will really help slow that enemy down more than it's slowed down already. Oh. And that's an enemy that we want to see slowed down. That's Val.
Yeah, I was just saying, this is a great spot to find her because that means she's not on the moon. Which, yeah. So, yay. Oh, hey, look, Blarg.
Blarg in Fabul.
Yeah.
I would really, really be freaked out if my castle were under siege by a dragon. I don't know. Maybe that makes me basic.
He's still learning, though. I mean, you looked at that Blarg. It wasn't that impressive.
No.
Like, he's still getting the ropes out to Blarg correctly. Eventually we end up with, like, Ogopogo Blarg. But it takes time to get there, so, we're all right.
Gouge putting that vampire to very good use. Doesn't have much of a source of damage besides that edge swinging, but that vampire does 750 well-needed damage.
Yeah, it's nice that the spot doesn't have magic defense, so, like, J items usually will roll very high when you use them here, so that's very nice problem to have. But, I mean, Edge brings this fight home, so we'll be okay.
Xyrak, meanwhile, did get the tower key from Football Defense, so key full tower is the play.
Key full Baron in, too, because look at that.
Yeah, our parties will have jingling pockets, because they're picking up all the keys.
Yeah, this is good. This is a boss hunt. So the less spots that bosses can be hiding behind, I mean, the happier we are. So when they, when they have these 2 keys, it's like, okay, this is not, I mean, they still wish they had the Baron key, but I mean, yeah, right now, this is probably the start. They kind of, oh, hi.
Yeah, that is a Mute Knife in Silvera.
Yeah.
And there are lots of enemies in lots of spots, including a required Ashura, that will not find that Mute Knife to their liking at all.
Mm-mm. So, very interesting check by Xyrak, too. This is one of the more uncommon places that people will actually stick their head in and look. Usually it's one of those, you're turning in a rat tail, so you're dumping the hovercraft here, and hey, while I'm here, I'll stick my head in the shop. But doing this early could pay very big dividends for Xyrak.
Couch picking up a Grimoire from that out-of-the-way chest. Oh, and there's a Mute Knife for free.
Oh, well. I could talk about the game I play where usually what happens is I buy something and then I find it in the next 5 chests and then I'm very sad. But, that never happens.
Yeah, well, Xyrak may get that sensation, but Couch didn't know what they missed.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, ordeals. This is all about the back attack. Yeah, okay. Yay, dolls. There's Xyrak. Like, really? I just spent 20 grand on this, and now there's another one. Really? Yeah, exactly.
That'd be the case where I would just chuck it at the first enemy that needs a dart.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a dart because yes, something's getting it. But yeah, the back attack here is obviously the worst of the 2 locations. There are some fights here. This isn't terrible, but
yeah, it's
the
an
ice 2
noodle.
will tickle.
Yeah, big waves will take off 25% of your max HP no matter where you are, and then ice 2, not something to be taken lightly.
No, this spot has spell power, so usually when you find like sisters here or something, you can just guarantee that somebody's going to die. Leviathan, that's all Leviathan does is ice 2, and whoops, about that. Yeah, I don't think you're walking that one off.
No, that might hurt a lot.
Yeah, just a small scope, a minutia.
Yeah.
So,
Xyrak will get the news on his end, and so Couch and Xyrak at the same place right now. Couch is up on the bosses 1-0 on Xyrak so far from having done Baron in.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, Xyrak, we'll get there. I mean, you're once again, we're back to Tella. You have Tella. You are not leaving a key item check not done here for this exact reason because of its darkness, and you decide you're going to fade it. That's not a good thing.
And we have crumbles on both sides.
I like it. We're in sync.
And tossing the king of the summon monsters off the bridge unceremoniously.
What's in here? I'm still holding out for the pink tail.
And now that they have the hook, that would, and they're in the neighborhood, that would be well worth checking at this point.
Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
It's vroom vroom time.
Uh-huh. Obviously, Pancras had somewhere to go. Also,
and the required gauntlet.
And there's the brakes. We're going fast, but not yet. Not yet. Oh, no. No.
And the most annoying part is that
Tella absorb. Sorry, go ahead.
And Tella doesn't have access to all his spells yet.
No, I was going to go with the fact that Edge is like, oh, cool, this is easy, and just handle this with flame. Nope. Until half of them absorb fire. And then you're not very happy about it.
And it's not like, 2 of the fights absorb fire and 3 don't. No, it's half of the enemies in each fight absorb fire.
They're everywhere.
Oh boy.
Now, one good thing though. We'll see if either of the racers do this. But you have a darkness crystal, right? So D money is on the table. This fight normally does not give experience. You could use this opportunity and possibly knock out a character or two and set them up for a slingshot.
That Yang might really benefit from a slingshot. Also, that forum.
So we have options. So, but also, neither of these runners, I believe, have been to. They haven't been to Mysidia yet, have they?
They have not.
So
these are the only characters they know about.
There's two characters that could be. I mean, you know what it's going to be, right? It's probably going to be like Edward and Sid.
Yeah. And
you're just going to be like, great, really? Thanks. Appreciate it. Now, in a perfect world, Palom and Rydia would be there, and then the fun begins. But,
yes. And then...
yeah.
And then it's nuke time.
Yeah, all the nuke, all the time. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's split the difference. Let's put a Sid and a Rydia.
Ooh.
In Mysidia. We'll leave it at that.
Sidridia, Mysidia. I like it.
I swear I did not mean for that to rhyme. I really didn't. Making good time through this gauntlet, though.
Yeah.
So yeah. All points considered, very well done.
Couch blazing their way through it by not blazing their way through it because some of the enemies absorb fire.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Cecil becomes Paladin, which is nice to know because there's no Cecil anywhere around.
No. All tell us learn Medio. Yay!
Yay!
You think we'll see it cast in this seed? Probably not.
I don't remember having seen a Soma drop yet.
Nope. Sure haven't.
And, you'll have to remind me, is the MP underflow glitch on?
Oh, no. We weren't the... No, we didn't give you... No, you get a life glitch. Be happy with that. Yeah, the rest of them? Not in Red Moon, you don't.
No warp glitch? No silk glitch?
No.
No stairs glitch?
So, all right, so two
Making
things.
honest people out of our runners.
Yep, okay, scenic route from couch, that's fine. Sometimes I need to fly around the world, too. Not a problem. You launched the whale, so you got 30 seconds now to think.
Thinking is dangerous.
It very much is. You come with a D-Money kit, basically, in your inventory. So that was, funny enough, happy little accident that somehow we set up when we developed this flag set. You come with a pair of elixirs. That's all you need for a slingshot on a Black Mage. So there's no panic shopping for ethers or anything of that nature. So I'm curious to see if either runner, sits there and, okay, I need to go find life post. That's the usual, modus operandi is, okay, I need to go find the materials for D-Money before I do it.
Right.
You have everything you need in your hand right now.
You have enough life potions for it.
Yeah, you only need 6. So 6 plus 6 will get you to nuke on either of the kids. So
either of the kids that our runners don't have yet.
No, not yet. I'm surprised Couch didn't, stick their head into Mysidia and, at least see who the characters were. Just to, possibly make fun. Maybe we're just not doing D-Money. That could be a thing.
Gonna loot out Evelyn Cave a little bit. Finds a nice Thunderclaw.
Thunderclaws are always useful, except for the fact that the one big boss that we would love to use it on is currently taking a bath and isn't required, and yeah, we're very sad. Hey, those are nice items.
Hourglasses and coffins
those
in the
are
Evelyn
useful.
shop.
Yeah.
And it's time to clear out the inventory and get some cash.
I mean, look, trade for goods and services, that's important. Like, these things aren't free, but they're very useful. So it's a fine line of how much do I loot
Yeah.
versus what do I sell in order to afford the items that I would like. So yeah, and there's the Black Mage kit sitting in the hook crowd as a Charm Rod and a black shirt. So
And Couch, if Couch is doing a D money, not doing it right away, going to looks like they're going to attack that hook route.
it's okay. You have exit. It's not a terrible idea to maybe spy this boss just to get an idea. And, like if your opponent, like let's say we see King Queen Evelyn up here. Do you just dash the hook route and get underground ASAP? Case could be made for it. If there's something like an evil wall sitting there, all of a sudden casting exit, leaving, and going to D money might actually be a good idea. So, hey.
Now, the only issue is you get to peek one boss, but you don't get to peek the other, and the other could be an entirely different story from the one that you have knowledge of.
Designs of murder on its mind? Yes. That boss is a treat. So...
Xyrak finished up the Baron Inn, did not forget about Rydia's mom.
Okay, look, I feel called out here. It's not like I have a post-it note, basically reminding me that, yes, Rydia's mom is an actual thing, and yes, you should, go check. This is uncommon. I haven't seen this check done in a minute.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. All right,
nice
Lilith
Rod.
Yeah, that is, believe it or not, that's a huge find. Because if you run out of MP, well, guess what? Go steal it from your party. So yeah, highly valuable item for like a D money grind. Yeah, like it's on the list of short items. I would say that you buy them when you see them just for reasons. Like a mute knife is almost automatic. A Lilith rod probably right up there. Just as far as utility side of it is huge. That is a Mylon.
Not bad. And the
couch
reward,
agrees. Yeah, not bad.
The reward from the trap chest, by the way, for Couch, a big bomb. That could be very useful against
the value.
You gotta make lemonade out of lemons.
The one side effect, unfortunately, of T-Pro is, trap chests. I mean, it's nice to get a crystal sword out of them or, something useful. But you also can get a big bomb or a vampire or a longsword all the time. Really makes you question why you're doing trap chests, things like that. So.
And Xyrak going to dash down the hook route, not looting.
May feel comfortable with, the amount of items. It's like, okay, I bought what I needed. I'm going to go look at this boss and make a decision.
Couch able to wet their whistle, or at least obtain one. That's free money.
Wait, people use those? I mean, I know if Skulla's around, I have to use it because, reasons. But other than that, though, like, now that's money.
It's lots of money.
Yeah, like you just
absurd amount of money.
Yeah, you sell it for 10 grand and you're happy. So, oh, there's the Soma drop. It was there all along.
And so Xyrak has the Darkness Crystal, hasn't even gone to Mysidia to raise the whale yet, and is diving this hook route.
I am intrigued. There's still two characters we don't know who they are. And we're down the hook route right now. I'm wondering if there was like some scouting that happened here, and maybe it's like, these two, they kind of, this is tactics and things like that. And because, I mean, characters like black mages and yeah.
Well, Couch and Xyrak have been around the community since ZZ1, I believe. there's a lot of tape on them, so to speak. So if you wanted to play against your opponent, these two have a lot of tendencies that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
it wouldn't surprise me.
This party is not a bad party.
No, not at all. So, but I really hope we're moving that edge though, because going into this fight unanchored, okay.
Well, knew that the last chest down here, because Xyrak was looting out the
everything else
power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not Cave Evelyn. Didn't want to run into those stalemen, but looting out the tower knew that this chest.
Hey, speaking of holy swords, found it. It's right there.
Yeah.
Paging
a dartable one.
Cecil, white courtesy phone, please. Cecil.
I don't think he's gonna pick up.
I don't think so. Oh, hi there.
Orbs.
How happy are we to see this here?
This is required.
It is, and it's in a spot that you're actually very happy to see it.
And
so, yeah, no. I was gonna say, just dart the X-Cal.
Yeah.
Just send it and get rid of the back orb.
Yeah, that drain spear not gonna do it.
Yeah, I understand it's money. I mean, it's 63 grand. That's like, what's the going math? It's like 15.7 sirens or something along those lines.
Sounds dangerously like math.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to be out of this fight in like 20 seconds. So yeah, that X-Cal, it's gone.
Xyrak will soon have his X-Cal. And we'll see if Couch is doing the math.
I was gonna say this is it should be okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's just Tella. Anyways. Yeah,
and Xyrak going to take this opportunity to sneak some Bacchuses.
I like it.
Yes. We haven't found them in shops yet.
Mm-hmm. So people see Bacchus, right? And it's like, ooh, delicious boxed wine. It frees up an action for white mages.
Mm-hmm.
So like using them, oh cool, you know, they get berserked immediately. No, it's they get berserked and now my white mages can blink them. And they're not going to just implode to whatever's probably punching them in the front row. That's the benefit of, you know, Bacchus wine.
Couch getting a nice little orb grind in, except orb grind is not viable here because there's no EXP.
Yeah, that doesn't work. So.
Would that it were so. The world would be more beautiful.
Look, I don't want to do any more orbs than absolutely necessary, okay?
I'm not telling you have to.
I was just like, me and Globe 199, we don't have a great relationship, so... Hey, Mylon Z, you know what I wish, and I bet they wish they had right now? A full moon.
Ooh, yes.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It sure would.
Yeah.
Because this Mylon flies.
Yeah. Couldn't tell though. I mean, you look at this thing; it doesn't look like it's flying, does it?
You know, you can see the strings. I think they're really not visible.
Also, we're sad Tella's dead right now.
He's inspecting the floor. He'll be back again someday, like Frosty.
Look, he's actually useful in this fight.
That's
like,
true.
Give me Tella and Fire 3. Yes, please.
Yeah.
So...
Even a Fire 3 that takes a year to cast. We'll do some work.
We'll still do, actual thousands of damage to Mylon Z, so yes.
And I wonder if Couch remembers that big bomb.
I mean, hey, is it going to get any more useful than right now? Probably not. So
I submit that it will not.
No, throw it. Be done with it. So meanwhile, on Xyrak's side, what is our plan here? I have questions.
Yeah, going to
There it is. That's how it's done. Yep.
Yeah, it's still not enough to
4,700.
take care of the server by itself, but puts a big dent in it.
But the punches.
And Xyrak's Berserk did did it more effectively than Couch's did, so Xyrak is through pretty quickly and will catch up here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I know it sucks to throw that X-Cal there, but boy, does that shorten the fight by so much. And I mean, time. How many races have we seen so far in this tournament decided by under 10 seconds?
Yeah, time is money.
Yeah. So cool. We'll have dueling Mylon Z's here in a second. So yeah. So I'll pose you the question.
All right.
I'm gonna put you in front of this seed. They're both fading D-Money. They're both fading the characters in Mysidia. Do you agree?
You know, I would love to have all the knowledge that this seed would have for me, and I think your point about the two fresh characters in Mysidia is really well taken.
Mm-hmm.
You could do a quick tour of the underground and still have time to do a grind later on afterward. So in that sense, you're not losing much time by slugging it out at these levels. But my thinking is, the characters in Mysidia could lead you to an even more optimal play here.
Yeah, that would have been my big concern is, okay, the hook route, can we get through this? Of course we can. Like, if you're seeing it right now. There goes Couch.
Happening.
Bye, Mylon. But could it have been done faster? Yes. And at what price? Levels you were going to get progressing through the seed anyways. You're just doing them early. So, I'm curious to see if this rears its head where maybe one of them decides that, hey, I'm going to go D-Money, and the other one just kind of continues progressing through the seed. Or maybe one finds Sirens. And, it's going to do, a partial grind or whatever it may be and do that. So, that is a bam.
Yeah, Mom Bomb up at the top of tower. Couch has absolutely no reason to go up there right now, except for the fact that Keyless Tower is correct 100% of the time.
You've been watching too much Free Enterprise. Nah, Keyless Tower never burns anybody. Oh. Meanwhile, I see Pancrase having a small issue right now. I've never been burned by it. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Xyrak does have the tower key, and Xyrak could make that tower play, which would be more efficient. Couch does not have the tower key, and so Couch does not have the reason to make that trek.
No. It's a long fight, though. I mean, that Mom Bomb, like, you don't have the damage to, like, race it to where it doesn't explode. So, a case could be made for the Penguinator special. You could just go do the tower key and leave.
Yeah, that fight has a ton of HP, no matter who is there, but it has even more with Mon Bomb, and they're all going to explode.
Yep, I'm okay with resetting out of the Dimps here in Dwarf Castle for right now. One big reason, you don't want to go into that fight anchored with Tella. That will cause major... Oh, hi. Well, those are Sirens.
Yeah, I was going to suggest we also have an edge that can sneak Sirens. But no, not necessary.
No, we're good. So, yeah.
Hang on to that whistle.
A lot of decisions here. So, buying 13 Sirens. Couple Silk Webs, that's perfectly fine too. In case your anchoring isn't perfect. I mean, yeah, we're fine. Dwarves. They're always in the way. Always.
Dwarves. Why
It's
did
like
it have to be dwarves?
I was gonna say, it's like they took lessons from like the girl up in Kaipo.
Yes.
You know, the grandma and her granddaughter and her daughter that's currently in Toroya, and yeah, all the NPCs. Honestly, they're probably all related. Even that red robe down in the march, that one that's always in your way, probably related too.
So I'm thinking that they learned it all from the job dwarf in Tamra, who is a dance instructor.
A case could be made. Not incorrect on that. So, okay, I like Couch doing a small spattering of eggs here. I was talking about this earlier. Flavor, just enough. Maybe get roasted cure 3. Maybe you go to cure 4, and then at that point you probably can explode most things down here. So, oh, hey, look at that. Joke's on us. That's not dimps.
No. For whatever reason, the element sprite here turns into dimps, and Mylon, its robe changes from purple to red. It's all the elements, not required.
But a fairly straightforward fight. So this fight has one very nice caveat to it that, well, never mind. That was short-lived.
This fight has one good thing going for it, which is that it's over already.
Yeah, so, Yang with a fire claw, yeah, fire weakness, that's great. I was going more along the lines of that Ruby, when he transforms, is a mage, and those mute knives would do the exact same thing, so... So that's fine. You just preempted it by like 5 seconds. It's fine. I'm okay with
King
it.
Queen up too soon. It's too soon.
This is fine.
Too soon.
No.
We're killing the queen. It's insensitive.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Oh,
you
sorry. The queen is
take
becoming conscious.
Well, no, you take out the king and the queen just kind of runs away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you have to be nice about it. I mean...
We don't want to be insensitive or anything.
No, not at all. So, speaking of insensitive, Tella, you gotta learn to aim, man. Wow. Be feeling that one.
It's like when you, it's like when you mean to sneeze off to the side instead of you sneeze all over yourself.
Oh, I haven't done that in like the last 3 days. Blessed allergies. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, a nice free lunar staff for Couch. In case Pora wants one that Rosa has.
Oh, no.
Another key.
All right, devoid of emotion, and okay. Yay. I can get underground now. Yay.
And Couch uses that ability to get underground to get 0 GP off that instay.
Yeah, it didn't work. But I do enjoy staying at the Marriott. They have amazing mints, by the way, that they put on your pillow after you wake up. Oh, it's wonderful.
Xyrak gets the Earth Crystal for completing Dwarf Castle. Big pickup there.
Huh. That's intriguing. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, it is a T-Pro treasury, and we know what that usually translates into, but doesn't mean I'm not going to go stick my head in there and look. Well, we don't care. That one on the right, though. That one on the right. Also, this is hot.
Couch short on key items might be key item hunting.
I'm intrigued.
This Pale Dim not the greatest fight to take here.
It hits really hard, and it slows you down where all of a sudden your agility advantage kind of goes out the window.
Yang was able to tank that punch.
Yeah, I mean, you can get through this fight. But it's going to take time. I would probably do Bahamut first and see if it gave me an excuse to run away like a chicken.
And Xyrak making an interesting purchase in Tomra's mute bells. 10 of them.
Gee, I wonder why.
Warlock grind is on.
I would say, would you like to know how fast I can do 10 sets of Warlocks? About 7.5 minutes. And that gets everyone up to their very large spells.
Yes.
So.
Well, Couch gave that Pale Dim the good college try, but got too much, and Couch deciding to take counting lessons instead.
Yeah, this one's way better. So, I mean, the nice part is, I can't believe we're saying this, Tella's actually going to be useful here. You want to know why?
Tell me why.
He can cast Wall.
Yes.
So you can Berserk Edge and just cast Wall on him.
And, yeah, and then, hopefully that wall would stay up for long enough for Edge to do all the swinging that he's going to have to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, and Couch doing those early eggs got Rosa Wall as well. So yeah, we're in business here.
Yeah.
Like this will be done shortly.
Double wall casters, not an issue at all.
Mm-hmm.
And gonna keep the 2 Berserkers up, and then along with the reflected Mega Nuke damage, Bahamut will be severely weak.
On Xyrak's side, I like what he's doing here. One thing about this, but like you look at this party right now, how do you kill an egg?
With a coffin, maybe?
What happens when you run out of coffins? How do you kill an egg?
That's tough to do.
Yeah, so, seeing Xyrak be like, okay, coffin, and then dart a shuriken, and, it's like using the tools that you have available to you to get through fights ASAP, because you don't want that egg hatching.
No.
Bad things start happening when eggs hatch.
Yeah, that's a quick way to make your fight go sideways.
That's not enough to make me run away, but I still don't want to play with that dragon. I really don't. Like, I have other things to do, namely not exactly that, yeah. Like, the rest of the world and the moon and the giant call out to me. You can stay here.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I have other things to do, like literally anything else.
Anything else.
Including go for a walk in the scary caves.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. It's a check that we kind of had the idea, like when we were working on, designing the flag set. With the warp glitch, if you look at like Blue Moon, warp glitch, hey, you get the key item, right? Okay. Well, it's still a boss hunt. So you're still running down to check a boss. Red Moon, you're checking the boss and the key item. So there's a little more value to this one. Also, that's the rope of shit. Couch! Okay, I will allow the fact that Couch opened that chest, but you're supposed to open the one at the bottom. That's the rule. The rope of shame requires you to open the chest. That's fine. You can open more chests.
Yeah. More chests for more money. And Xyrak going to take on the counting dragon first. You really feel bad if this turns out to be something and then you don't do it and you come back later and that's not a great feeling. So, yes, it's time, but it's a free fight. Yeah. Certainly very doable.
All right. Does the item tell us to walk it out? You're down here. This influences routing by a lot. You walk it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's worth walking out unless this is a boss that is just impossible.
You walk it out.
But this boss is not impossible.
Oh, wow. Really?
That's a play
that
you make, I think, when you feel behind.
Okay. I'm going to disagree on this one. You walk this out, and this is why. Your end game, without that pass, has to be on the moon. You're not walking the LST twice. with that pass in your hand, you don't care where your end game is because you can always leave, come back to Earth, turn in the pass, and you're done. So, with this in mind, Couch has to finish this game on the moon. Otherwise, that's another 2+ minutes for walking the LST again. That's I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big risk.
I hope they're right.
Well, Couch does set up the Sheila 1 check. But Couch is going to go above, leaving a couple of things undone in the underworld.
Yeah. Take a look at what Xyrak's doing.
He's doing the Keyful Tower.
But are we doing the full tower?
That's the question.
Suspicious. I'm not against the Sheila 1 check here on Couch's side, though.
No, still need a couple of key items that guard bosses.
Yeah.
I mean, a Baron key here would be huge.
Yeah, until it's the vanilla pan, and then I'm not very happy with her. So, because nobody wants to walk that twice. Okay, it's not vanilla pan. Yay!
Yeah, but it's a wizard shirt.
Sure, I'll allow it. Also, hey, look, it's Free Enterprise 3 rating us. Welcome, viewers. Sit back, relax. We're having a great time.
And that football defense is required because Rubicant is in the cannon room.
It's good to know.
So welcome, Raiders. This has been a really interesting race where the Darkness Crystal was available early on in Baron Inn with Tella. Both runners have decided to forego a D Machine grind, forego going to the moon early. And in fact, neither runner has even checked the characters in Mysidia yet.
Yeah, we're just running these 5. It's fine. Look, there's nobody useful in there. We know this.
Do want to thank our restreamer X Pancraz and our tracker Tall Grant for helping us along tonight. Xyrak did not check out the Mom Bomb at the top of the tower doing the half tower play.
I don't blame him. I don't. That's not a fun fight. And it doesn't get any more fun later. Like, I don't know. So let's see what the item is from our daring escape from the crumbling stairway of... I wonder who wired that stairway to blow up.
And we're finding the stairway.
Oh, the
blow
saddest
up.
ruby of them all.
It is sad. Well, luckily there was a required boss, but otherwise, Zonk or Ruski.
All right, once again, Xyrak going down Luca. I'm still okay with this. Let's see if Xyrak brings the pass out. We know what boss is there.
Yeah. It's a free fight, and actually, both runners have stacks of Hourglass 2s.
Yeah. So you freeze it, and I know I'm somewhere Possum's ears are probably tingling. Tella's in the middle, just cast stone on him. What could possibly go wrong?
Tella, the most dependable person in the party.
Oh, yeah. Well, very much so. It never misses an onslaught stone. Yeah, it never happens.
Yeah, in case you joined us late, this is the Red Moon Waning bracket. Couch 23 and Xyrak, 2 really experienced runners, have have boatloads of talent and have kind of demonstrated it for us tonight. But they're facing off. The loser goes home, and the winner goes on to round 3 to face A Stone Dingley.
All right, decision time.
Yep.
What does Xyrak do?
Pass, not a key item. Does help you out a lot in the end game.
Yeah.
Dark Imps here don't give you that much experience. Your only source of warp is Tella, who is on the floor.
Wow, look at that. All right. Our end game is on the moon.
Yeah, it might be that, you know,
I have a
there
sneaky
just aren't that many life
suspicion.
potions to go around, maybe?
I have a very sneaky suspicion that, like, okay, I look at Couch, I look at Xyrak, I look at these key items. That Baron key right now, that Baron key is still sticking out like,
Yeah,
you're coming back. There's a boss behind it, and then you're gonna have to go back down to the moon again. I'm just waiting for it.
And the Baron Key contains 2 unknown bosses. The boss that handed us the key item to start with was a blue robe. However, both runners did find the Fable Gauntlet in the changing room on Ordeals.
Yeah.
So we know that's a water hag, and we know that's not required.
But 2 unknown bosses though. Like there's never 2 required bosses behind Baron, right? That never happens.
Oh, and Xyrak going to give us a treasury check.
Oh, yay. It's a T for a treasury. I'm still waiting for the fabled 3 crystal sword treasury. I still haven't seen one yet. I've seen 2. I haven't seen 3.
Great! That! Treasury! That's helpful.
Oh. I mean, I saw a cat claw. I'm excited already.
Tiara.
Ninja sword. Okay, functionally useful out of 10.
Yeah. It's that'll work. Out of 10.
Like there's items there that sell for money. There's things that will be equipped. I mean, it's all right.
It's like getting socks for the holidays.
You always
You're gonna
can
use
socks. Yeah, you can always use socks. I don't have like probably 20 or 30 pairs of like unopened socks. No.
Plus a drain spear just for the hype.
Look, a dart is always useful. You never know when a dart's going to come in handy.
Yeah.
So, but hey, we're going up Zai. Why? Because there's 2 bosses here.
2 boss checks. One that was previously unavailable before that Earth Crystal. Bonk. That was a bonk. Xyrak not going to go pet a dog.
Couch. Uh-oh. The Toroyan Parking Authority would like a word with you. Couch. Yeah. I mean, well, the good news is, hey, you know what? We don't have a pass, so we don't have to worry about it. It's fine. Unless the Twin Heart rears its head.
Yeah, we need to...
That'll never happen. It'll be fine.
We need to call Lincoln Park Towing, I think, to get the Falcon out of there.
I'm still trying to get that second spot, like, right above it, so that I can put the whale side by side with a Falcon. I hear the paperwork may have been lost. Something about being fed to a shredder or something. I don't know, but
yeah, that's protected forest. I'm pretty sure.
Like half of it's already gone.
And look, that's Baigen in the first spot at Zot.
Yay, Baigen! Actually, I'm very happy to see Baigen here.
Yeah.
As a racer, you are very happy to see Baigen here. As a viewer, boy, do you wish this was up on the Giant.
Oh, man. Baigen on Giant with
Baigen in elements.
Acro glitch. Oof.
Oh, we've all been there, and boy, does that fight build character.
That's your expression for everything you hate.
Yes.
And Couch, using their treasury to the full extent, got the Artie bow, got the Sammy arrows, and Porum is a little murder child now.
I mean, 2 white mages. Like, okay, they cast Blink. Cool. What do they do after Blink?
Let Porum hit things.
Yeah, cast more Blink. Like, Piggy meta, though. This could be something.
It's a piggy.
That's not the pig we're concerned with, though. The
Right.
next one. Yeah. What color's the pig?
With color.
That
Show
is
the
a
pig.
white ear pig. Do you know what white ears mean?
It's not Golbez.
It's it's definitely not Golbez. But who could it be, though? Is there anybody on the list that we need? The answer is no. No, there is. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's because the big one here, because of how the piggy meta operates, we don't have a required sparkle at all.
Right.
So it's like, well, I mean, that at least there was hope, but no. But we got Baigan out of here, so we're excited.
Yeah, an Octomam here, not going to be an issue.
Yeah. Okay, so
Missing.
you finish this, right? You got this crumble animation, you have a cutscene, you have all the time in the world. Where are you going?
Oh boy. The moon is.
There's not a lot left.
Yeah, it's either tangle with that pale dim for Xyrak, or the moon. That's it.
Yeah. So.
And you only have 2 bosses left after this, unless this gives you the Baron key, in which case.
Boy, are you hoping this is a Baron key?
Yeah.
You really are. A pan would be like a second place prize, but you really want the Baron key here. Well,
that could still be useful. There still could be an Eddie in the city.
No, that ship has sailed. Okay, no, that is a face check dart. So if we get down to the point where we can't find the bosses we need, no, that's getting thrown at something that we don't want to waste our time with. And if we get a reset afterwards, hooray, we get our spoon back. And if we don't reset, it's probably the Baron key and we're keeping it.
Xyrak going to set up the Sheila check. Xyrak, besides that pale dim, also has the top of tower to check. Neither of those are all that appealing, though.
So if we had the power to be 10 minutes in the future and tell Xyrak that all you're getting out of this is a wizard shirt, should we tell him?
I mean,
if you had the power, would you tell him?
I'd rather go forward 10 minutes in time and get myself an ice cream.
Okay, that could work. I like it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm out of ice cream.
Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Yeah. I have a lot of plan Bs for all sorts of various things, but yeah, ice cream was not one of them, so darn.
Xyrak did not leave a save outside the tower, so you have to think the top of the tower is that Mom Bomb's going to be chilling up there for a while.
Also, we don't apologize to Chad at all for putting ice cream in your thoughts, just like I don't apologize for comparing an Avenger to barbecue or rotisserie. I don't apologize for that, because it's a great idea. So, yay, spoon, yay. Woo! Okay, quick, race to the moon, go. No, Xyrak, no, Xyrak, your whale's in another direction, that way.
I'm sorry, but your whale is in another castle.
All right. We're going to the moon first.
Yes.
I don't know. I take out that, like, if I'm holding my hand in front of Xyrak right now, so I can't see Xyrak's at 5 bosses. I don't think there's 3 on the moon. I think I do the giant first. Because once again, your end game is still on the moon. So you do the giant first, you do the moon second, and you hope you hit 7.
And this is another instance where there's a check that Couch faded that led to a boss down on the blue planet. Doesn't take much time in and of itself, but could lead to a lot of time
Oh.
wasted in the future.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting that one. Yeah, no.
No.
No. Talks a lot. Kind of annoying.
Yeah, he can keep talking to himself. That's
Yeah. He's in a cave all by his lonesome. Perfect. That's where he can stay. Fantastic. Love it.
It depending on the acoustics in there, you talk, it feels like people are responding to you.
That's actually kind of creepy, but probably true. Yes. But
And
who do you I would say, who do you really talk to down there though? Like what, the gold dragons? I don't think they're much for talking.
I think Dr. Luge is content to talk with the person of the highest intellectual rigor, and that is Dr. Luge.
Oh, okay.
He just strikes me as that kind.
I mean, it is, you look at like the background and everything in there, it is kind of like mirror-y. So I just stand in front of the mirror and yeah, okay, I could see that.
Xyrak on a hunt for items.
Extra star veil's always a good
Yep.
thing. So that's free, so they die.
Yep, and that stack of hourglass is going to come in quite handy.
Yeah, I understand you're on a boss hunt. I get it. I'm still staring at that Baron key. That, the Twin Harp, and the package right now are the ones that, like, I'd be curious to be inside Couch's head right now. I wonder if Couch is thinking, I'm not going to find 3 up here. I need to find one of these items. So, would not surprise me to see Couch take on a few of these bosses that maybe they're not completely free like the guards, but close enough.
Yeah, and Couch doesn't know where that tower key is either. So
Yeah.
Couch has those 4 key items that guard bosses still outstanding.
Hello. That is exciting on to itself. Yeah, that is a very happy moment.
Yes, and that is going to be a huge fulcrum in this race.
So, yeah, when we talk about this flag set, we look at basically the amount of bosses you don't have eyes on right now. For Couch, that number is now 3. 3 is a very good number to be at when you're in like full-on boss hunt mode. Because, yeah, you can assume that 1 is behind those 3. That still gives you access to the 7 you need to win the game.
Xyrak either still wants key items or maybe thinking about short-circuiting his grind a little bit. Gonna take on that Dr. Luge and Balna.
It's not great experience, though, but this has one benefit. Unfortunately, we know that Xyrak's next fight, he will get to 10 key items, but he's at 9 right now. So if this is your 10th key item, we're going to be in here for a little while because we have sirens, we have hourglasses, and I hear dragons do inhabit this cave.
That's true. Now, Xyrak did set himself up for a warlock grind, did buy a bunch of mute bells, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of take whatever's in front of you. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, the decision can always be there. I guess the nice thing would be doing that boss at Murasame, though, because it's a free boss. Well, you do warlocks on the way down to the bottom. So you don't really need the levels for the boss at Murasame, so maybe you still hold out for warlocks.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Couch, bypassing the Crystal Sword altar, going to check out the White Spear altar.
That's a turtle.
Required.
That's a turtle.
And a good time to dart that X-Cal.
Although, and I am guilty of this as much as probably most of the people in chat and possibly you. Hey, you know what's really good to do before fighting a turtle? Or
What's
any
that?
boss, really? Healing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overrated.
I've never walked into bosses at like low HP. Like, oh well, no. Yeah, I probably should have done that, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because yeah, this wave's coming out.
I've often wondered, like, if any bosses would be amenable to, you know, a timeout. Like, okay, I'm just gonna step back out here, go to the save point just for a second. I'll be right back. Just
Yeah.
hang on.
Yeah, you know, wouldn't that be a new I'm actually be kind of a that would change the game in very weird and interesting ways. What if you could run from bosses?
That would
And it would just reset the fight.
That would be super interesting.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird. Aw.
Xyrak is through the doctor with not much worse for wear with a poison to show for it, but that is 10 key items.
That is. It's not a bad item to find either. I mean, the rat tail. That's it could turn into something, so that's nice.
True. Could turn into one of those boss gating items.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, my eyes.
I was gonna say, and in case anybody didn't notice, we're poisoned, by the way. If you needed confirmation of it, this is what it looks like.
Xyrak going to take mercy on all of us by healing up inside the whale.
Hey! It's not like anyone's ever poison walked the LST and Earth and turning in the rat tail. And then did no. I mean, we haven't poison walked for like 10 minutes before. That never happens.
That's not a poison walk. That's a poison 5K.
It really is. So, but yeah, Couch has done enough damage to this turtle, so even if this wave fires, you still live through it and the fight's over. So, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, hiding inside the shell at this point.
Yeah, usually with the turtle, once you have levels, it's a DPS race. You're just trying to do enough damage to basically survive the first wave, and then the fight, ends. So.
Yep, Couch will get their bib, because it's just about time for turtle soup.
I've never had turtle soup.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I'm not like, that's not a huge thing I'd be looking forward to. Hey, look, that's a functionally useful item.
That's a nice sword.
Yeah.
I believe Couch's Edge is still rocking a mute knife, so certainly better than that. At this point.
Yeah. All right, this is the big one. 42,000 HP of what?
And Xyrak reset out of the Baron Guards.
Oh, that's... Okay. I mean, we know what's there.
And who knows if that will be useful.
Yeah, that's one of those later might become a problem, but Xyrak has 10 key items. Like, we're probably stopping on floor 4 here and throwing a few sirens.
Yeah, that's why he picked up 15, you would think, for just this occasion.
Now this, on the other hand, good news, you survived this.
Yes. That's about it. Yeah, that's about the good news.
Yep.
And you have to listen to a speech at the end.
Yep.
But luckily, only one person is alive to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
If Dark Knight Cecil gives a speech and only one person is alive to hear it, does it make a sound? It does.
I was being quiet there, thinking, that might be the answer. Was I right on that? I don't know.
I heard the sound of one hand clapping from you.
Oh, yeah, but I can actually clap with one hand.
Well,
my hands still work. Yeah, I can
that's
do that.
another dart, and not even a great dart.
No, I mean, it's experience, so okay.
For one guy. Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. So, but Xyrak, way more experience coming. Because, this is going to be, with life glitches, this is 173,000. experience. Boy, if you were missing out, you aren't anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, a little later in the seed than we might have thought, but this grind is coming at the right time for Xyrak to blaze through whatever parts of the LST he wants to stop at.
Yep. So, okay. So here's take these two right now and combine them together. We're at 6 of 7 bosses. We know where the turtle is, right?
Yes.
Where's the 7th boss?
It could be at Crystal Sword Altar. Could be on the giant.
Could be as we wave to the Crystal Sword Altar. Bye.
Bye. Could be in Barret, either on the upstairs throne or the downstairs throne.
Yep.
Could be by the package.
Yep.
Could be at Twin Heart.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. We can't see quite a few of those places.
Mm-hmm. So face checking, not gonna get it done.
Yeah. I mean, this argument goes right out the window if our boss is up on the giant. So, but you know, the rule is on average, 2 bosses are on the moon. Between the moon and the giant, you're supposed to, on average, find 2 bosses. I don't think we're finding 2 bosses.
And Couch is going to return to the blue planet without having done the Crystal Sword Altar.
I'm wondering. Well, I'm wondering if Couch has faith. Like, you know, I've done most of the moon. Yeah, I've faded. You know, Crystal Sword. Okay. I'm just gonna gamble and say, all right, you know what? Hopefully realizes I haven't done, you know, Fabul Defense yet. But between Fabul Defense and Baron and the key items that are still out there, like this is it. This is my gamble. This is win or lose. This is going to decide my race.
Yeah. And immediately going after that Baron key. We've been talking the whole race about how large this looms.
Yeah.
And the moment of truth is arriving.
Put 1 behind here. I mean, if you put 2, boy, does this get fun. But
yeah,
I will settle for 1 boss behind the key.
That would be fun.
Yeah. This has been a great race. We've
sure
had
has.
all sorts of unexpected, interesting things. This has been wonderful.
And another reason probably Couch didn't stop by the Crystal Sword Altar. Couch had to walk all the way back from the Okopoko spot because all of their party members were down, and I don't think they have life potions.
Yeah. No life potion, no cabin. I've never had to walk out the LST before. Never happens.
Well, Couch will encounter the Water Hag in the first spot.
Oh no, tell us down. Anyways.
What a shame.
I know. Hey, but we're going to get a look at the Crystal Sword here because that's where Xyrak is going.
Yeah, and if this is required, this gets real spicy.
Yeah. Information we don't have. So,
Oh, 666 on the Water Hag.
That's not nice.
No, and
Rude.
in fact, Water Hag is offended and runs away.
All right, what do we have? Well, on a list of fights I don't want to fight, that's one of them.
That's up.
I don't want to touch that fight.
That is a wall of some evilness.
Even Xyrak's like, wait a minute, do I really want to do this? No, I really don't.
No.
Yeah, let go look elsewhere.
No, I'd rather. You know, when are they gonna offer me like a nice wall?
Wait, is there such a thing?
Well, That's
No,
what Xyrak's got to be thinking.
I was gonna say walls just cheat. It doesn't matter where they are. They're not nice anywhere ever. They're just less nice in other locations, but that one's pretty bad.
So Couch discovering that Baron is really Lord of the Rings new series because the elf is on the throne.
Wow.
And the elf has been deposed. So this is also the new Lord of the Rings series.
Aww. Poor elf. Sad elf. Less sad Xyrak, though.
Yeah.
Xyrak's like, yay, another
Yay,
boss. Woo!
turtle. I'm always happy when I
Spoilers!
see a
There's
turtle.
no more bosses up here. Yay! Boo!
Yeah, and then
So-
Xyrak's going to have a big decision to make.
So you remember how we were talking about that pass? Remember I
Uh-huh.
said the moon was your end game, and you really wanted to finish up here on the moon? Uh-huh.
Yeah,
know what
even
fe-
if
You know
even
what
if the
feels
last-
really bad? When you do this, and you're at
Uh-huh.
6, and then you go the giant, and your last boss is sitting in elements.
I was going to say,
Yeah, and then you're like,
Oh,
yay, I'm in go mode. Wait, I have to walk the LST again?
I walk the LST, the only moon that I have ever known.
I'll allow it.
I mean, you couldn't stop me.
That is accurate. I don't have that button. So much power. No, that would not give me that much power. That's just a terrible idea.
Well, the people who do have that power are the restreamer X Pancras, who's done a terrific job, and the tracker Gauntlet at Woohoo.
So about that one boss in Baron.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yeah.
Also, this is gonna tickle.
Yeah, Golbez has turned Baron Basement into his own personal chuckle hut.
Yep.
And in fact, it's going to be his own personal knuckle hut because these magic punches are going to hurt.
This is what we affectionately call the 50-50 game. So by the end of this, 2 people will be alive. You hope that the character you're throwing the Star Veil with does not eat this incoming virus, otherwise you die.
Yeah.
And there is no stopping it.
No, could do a little bit of prep work beforehand, but
Definitely
that's
can.
kind of a plan B.
Yeah. Hey, I like plan Bs. You know, a little cast of size on the 2 white mages, and hey, guess what? So yeah, quick little recap for anyone that either hasn't seen the full shebang. We're in no mode. We know where everything. Goodbye.
Ooh. Will this run buffer
And
do
nope.
it? Nope.
There's the other half.
Ooh.
That's Golbez. We're in no mode. We know where everything that we need to finish the game is. Here's the bad part. Couch did the Baron guards at Murasame and got the Baron key. Xyrak reset out of it.
And Couch did not do the Fabul defense, which got the tower
key, which
is
has-
where Rubicant is.
Yeah. So right now we're both, ironically, both runners are actually fading something that they need to win the. So where is the last boss?
Yeah, Ashura is out there somewhere.
Huh.
Either on the Giant, at Twin Harp, or at Package.
I mean, on the bright side, Asura does not like Mutant Knives very much, like at
True.
all.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
both runners have like 5 of them.
Yeah. So this is going to be really bad.
And Xyrak going to make that Giant play.
Yeah. And as Step Lively brings up, yeah, no, we didn't D-money this seed. We had D-money access in 15 minutes. That didn't happen. We don't know who's in Mysidia. That didn't happen.
Both runners reset out of the pass in Sealed Cave, guarded by
Yeah.
only Dark Imps.
That happened.
That happened.
So,
Just a fascinating race.
yeah, this has been great.
high talent both
I-
both have played really, really well.
I honestly hope that one of them shows us who the other party members were. I want to know. I really do.
Go download the seed and just go to Mysidia first thing.
That's effort. All right, first boss. Is this what we need? I mean,
Couch
I'm not.
did get up that.
I'm not going to turn down the experience.
No.
Like that's 205,000 plus right there.
A pile of experience, especially if you have a cabin still laying around, or sorry, a coffin.
Coffin, yeah. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, the hierarchy in this game works a lot like real life, ironically. If the boss doesn't show up to work, all the employees just go ham and do whatever they feel like. That's also the case
beat each
with,
other up.
yeah,
for some reason.
that's also the case with this. Is if you take out the officer, the soldiers don't know what to do with themselves, so they just start punching each other. It's great.
Nice hat for Couch. Xyrak, living the Tele life, got a full stone
Nice.
on the
Tele
first
doing
try.
Tele things. Look at this. We're not saving. Because guess what?
Not gonna matter if this boss is not Ashura.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Not worth fighting through.
So, where's our last boss? We're down to a 1 and 2. Better question, where's the key item for it? Uh-oh. Wait, we may have, hold on. We may have to go down the LST, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
It could be at top of tower.
It could
or
be
it
at
could
top
be
of tower.
behind Pale Dim in the Lunar or the Baymarch.
I feel like with the games this seed has played with us, though, I'm thinking it's on the moon. So, Sheep, you remember how we talked earlier about the 15-minute mark? And we were wondering if, like, Pancras had somewhere to be. Something about Darkness Crystal, early D money access, and all that. And I don't see an end in sight right now.
No.
I really don't.
Both runners are missing just a huge key item that would end the seed quickly.
Yeah.
Rat Tail, a Zonk. Another nice hat. And Couch is going to make the keyless tower play.
You're here. You're here. It's a boss. Maybe it has the Twin Harp, the package, or, for Couch's knowledge, the tower key. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
And,
hope you all got your ice cream or whatever your your food of choices for tonight, because I love it.
And
what else are we gonna do with ourselves, right?
Xyrak.
This is
Yeah,
great.
I think Xyrak trying to figure out what hasn't he done.
I mean, it's a good. Sometimes you just need to sit there for a second and think about, like, well, okay, I really don't want to go back to the moon. Well, all right, I guess I do this and this and yeah. So at this point, we're probably committed to both the bomb and the Pale Dim and the March.
Yeah. With how much retracing our runners are doing, you have to think, each minute that goes by, they're like, am I going to see a dot done here?
I was going to say, yeah, as we look at Discord and, you look at the race channel and you don't see it lit up. It's like, wait, nobody's had dot done yet. Huh. I'm an hour and 25, actually, they're an hour and 35 minutes in right now. And they probably haven't seen the dot done. Like, they have to be panicking.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh, wait a minute. What if I...
What's going on?
What? Who? And then you start metaing each other. It's like, well, if they had done this, I would have seen a dot done by now. Or if they had done this, this game would have been over 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then they start deciding they're going to fade certain things. And who knows? Maybe they're both doing that to each other, and they're both going to fade the same things. Like, you don't know. That's what makes this great.
And Couch might be feeling the pressure a little bit, casting Sight with Rose on the misclick.
You know, hey.
No, it's...
If, okay. Casting Sight in a fight, that's everybody's done. Okay. Putting Warp in slot 1 instead of Nuke and casting Warp in a Z fight. That also happens. So I don't judge them for the misclick. Because we've all done it.
Oh, it's certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who casts Warp in a Z fight? Seriously. Please.
Let's do the Z Warp again. You gotta chase that.
You are chasing that now.
You gotta chase that.
Yeah, you make that play. Oh yeah. How fast can I get there?
Oh man, it's a sprint. It is a sprint.
This is a high quality race. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad that somebody is going home after this race. Because this has been great.
What a race. And in case you joined us late, this is the Red Moon Waning bracket, best of 1. Loser goes home. Winner advances to round 3. And you're right, it is a shame that someone has to lose this race because there has just been so much packed into this.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So, yeah, Pancras bringing up a valid point. I talked about this earlier. Yeah, about that parking authority. Yeah. Yeah, you have to deal with paying that ticket after the seed's over. Sorry.
So Xyrak was able to go across that bridge, even though it had already been blown up. So the infrastructure still working.
And there it is. Nice. Couch was like, wait a minute. Who put this here?
And that gives Xyrak the lead.
Stupid Falcon.
I can't find the Chocobo Forest.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, there you go. Yep. I like it.
Oh, boy. Xyrak had a lot of trouble getting that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that was penance for the parking incident. Grabbing the Chocobo. Yep. That was penance, and I'm here for well done, Couch. Very well done.
Well, now Couch's transportation is sorted out.
This is going to be... We're going to have dueling musics.
Yes. You hope that both runners don't reach music at the same time, but they are going to in this case.
I'm wondering. So you've heard the theory about playing like Pink Floyd and Dark Side of the Moon and playing it backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if you put 2 cascading musics on top of each other? What happens?
Yeah, you put harp on in stereo. It's like you.
But it's offset stereo. That's where it's like, what does that turn into? I wonder.
It turns into new speakers, hopefully.
Well, yeah, probably true. So, but hey, why are we talking about all this music? People may not know this.
That's true. It doesn't get checked every race.
Well, that, and they might be new to Free Enterprise,
Yeah, well, normally Edward plays his theme on the harp here, but we like randomizing things, and so there are a ton of different harp renditions from all kinds of video games, and we're going to shut up so you can hear one of them now.
Ooh. Hey, Sheep.
Yeah.
We're never getting out of here.
No. No, I hope you didn't have plans for tonight.
Nope. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's a package. So, Couch
This race is being decided by 10 seconds.
Couch got into the fight second, but managed to kill their own party first. So exits a little bit ahead of Xyrak.
Yeah, this is it. We know the boss is there. This is a race.
A race to the package.
Wow.
The very last boss check.
I've been around Free Enterprise for a while. I've not seen anything like this.
No, this is unique in every way.
Yeah. So yeah,
a nice flaming sword.
There is one major difference right now. Like, yeah, we both have go mode. Like, as soon as this fight's over, we're there.
Yeah, we know for a fact that Xyrak is going to be invading the Kaipa Wind. We've seen everything else.
Xyrak's already done his grind.
Yeah.
Xyrak's ready for Z.
Yeah, so, Couch is not there yet.
So, the question is, does Couch at this point, I mean, you get this, right? You are an hour and 33 in. You're probably not in the Z fight till, I'd say beyond $140. Or right in that vicinity. You still haven't seen the dot done.
Yeah.
Can you risk doing a set of gold dragons or whatever? Or do you just figure out a way to make it work?
Yeah. If I'm in these runners' shoes where I have done just about everything in the game and I still don't see a dot done, I don't care if I would rather have a couple more levels. I am attacking that Z fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Rosa's not in a completely terrible place right now. She's at like 1800 HP on Couch's side, so it's functional, but you're gonna have to, nerf Big Dangs and do some other things. So.
And they are literally 10 seconds apart right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you will see dueling crystals grabbed here at this moment. So, hey, guess what boss is here? Surprise! Look at that! It's Asura!
How did we know? I thought this was a randomizer.
Oh, you guys must have had the seed in advance. Nope. No, we didn't.
We're just that smart.
Yep.
And Xyrak got through it a split second faster. Simultaneous crystals! 135-20 simultaneous crystals.
Boy, have we taken two different routes to get here, though. Wow.
Good gracious.
Yeah. All because of that silly mob bomb. It's like, who's gonna do that? Not gonna do that fight. That fight is terrible. I'll do it never. I'll just go do Keyless Tower forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, could have been done half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And
all right.
and like the never going to do it turns into surprisingly palatable when your other options are Pale Dim in the Fey March, Evil Wall, like Crystal Sword.
Xyrak, where are we going?
Shopping.
What do we need? What are we out of?
Mute Bells.
No. What are we? Do we not have Bacchus? Like, are we out of them? I guess maybe that could be a thing.
Could be. Bacchus's... I know he snuck a couple. They're not a Dwarf Castle. You're not going to find them there.
Did anybody check the moon shop?
I don't think either
I
of them
don't
did.
think either of them did. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're going. Like this ends one way or another. This seed is going to end.
Yeah, this is one of those where you go in with what you got.
Yeah, like this is it. So.
Oh, he's still gonna check the Eblin shop. It's not gonna be there.
Sorry, Xyrak. Your hovercraft definitely in another castle. Sorry.
And says, "Forget it. Forget it."
I mean,
So Couch...
okay. Yeah, I look at Couch, right? You know, we just saw Couch there for a second in the menu. Edge is going to be putting out damage. And, you know, Yang is Yang. I mean, he'll still punch for, 1,500, 2,000. But, yeah, that Rosa right now is the one you're staring at in the face at 1,700 HP. That is, by any definition, slightly sketchy when it comes to this Z fight.
Yeah, that's the definition of borderline.
Yeah, we have Cure 4, so we have that solution. But boy, could this go off the rails here. So,
yeah, Zeromus. You may have seen runners destroy Zeromus before. Never a free fight, and the hard part about it is it's a delicate timing issue where one thing goes wrong and suddenly it all compounds.
Yeah. And speaking of, take a look at what Couch is doing.
Gonna get a few more levels.
It's hard. I mean, like, once again, we're back to this. Nobody's done, right?
Yeah.
How comfortable are you, with nerf timing on Big Bangs? How comfortable are you at Rosa not taking a counter nuke and exploding?
Yeah. And Couch, very good at all kinds of Z fights, including the kind where you have to nerf the Big Bangs every single time. Certainly seen them do that. But, in the tournament, an ounce of safety worth a pound of surety, however that expression goes.
Ounce of prevention worth a pound of cure or something along those lines. I don't know.
In for a penny, in for a pound?
Sure, old people said it. It was profound at the time, yes.
And so Couch gets a couple of safety levels, and Xyrak into
the walk.
The walk. The long walk.
We're still close. Like, this is, what, maybe 20 seconds apart right now? Like, this will be a finish.
So close.
So, hey Sheep, I think it's time.
Yeah, so even though we knew exactly where Ashura was going to be because Pancras didn't randomize that part of it, this is still a randomizer. And we like to dress up Z at the end, even though Z's always going to be here. It's too smelly to be anywhere else. But, we like to play dress up. And so we have to ask the question, what is Zeromus going to be dressed up as today?
Oh, I thought it was, does the butt have a hat?
And is the cute hat butt?
Yes. Is the cute hat butt? There we go. There's our new canon. Got it. All right.
Well, his name is Zeromus. He is the hatred. And in a second, his true form is going to be revealed. Crystal going off at 141.10 on Xyrak's side.
I can't watch this.
This is so
I know
close.
I'm supposed to because I'm the commentator, but I don't want to see. That's a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of cute. Has a
bladder
butt.
paint.
Definitely has a
And-
butt.
It's about a 25-second difference from crystal to crystal.
Ugh. This is gonna be close.
It's gonna be so close.
So, I mean, the nice part is, you know what? These fights are gonna mirror each other because, yeah, you basically berserk those two, and then your white mages are on heal duty, and yeah, Tella, we love you, but we know where you're going.
Both have the same parties.
About right there.
Nice target on that dude.
Whoops. So yeah, this is going to come down to levels and DPS, and oh hey, look, we still have a spoon. Not for long, we don't.
Nope. Use him if you got him.
I mean, they're not. You can't take them. Well, you can take them with you. You wish you didn't. It's like moon veils. If you finish the game with it, it's a time penalty. I've never finished with like 5 moon veils in my inventory.
No.
Fun. Yeah.
You might need them.
Yeah.
What if a new game plus happens?
That's a terrifying thought.
So Xyrak's edge is nerfed. Couch's
Berserk.
is berserked.
Berserk, yeah.
Couch's edge not yet.
I mean, I'm okay. Look, sometimes you got to clear out the inventory. Just throw the kitchen sink. Throw it all.
Yeah, you've been
And-
saving the darts for this occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with only one piece of Hanzo steel, you're not going to be putting up 4K every swing.
Now, take a look at Xyrak's side.
Hmm?
This damage is going to matter.
Yeah.
So those extra, just little itty bitty, incremental damage. I know Pancras will love this analogy. We talk about all the time in like Lufia 2 Ancient Cave. That fractional damage. Even Rosa getting 1 white off during this, that's 7,000 plus over couch right now. Like that can make a difference.
And Xyrak has gotten 2 whites off.
Yeah. So.
Counter nuke on Couch's side going against Yang.
Oh,
Probably not.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yang's like, whatever. I mean,
Pour him down on Xyrak's side.
Rosa, I feel like Rosa can bring this home. Like, we're still in a good place. And she's got 2,300 HP, which is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that Rosa in really good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Couch's Rosa up at 1795, which is much more secure than she was a couple minutes ago. All 3 survive on Xyrak's side.
Yep.
Couch gonna throw that Thor Rage to nerf this next big bang. That Cure 4 coming out just in time for Xyrak. Gotta be fearing the wombo combo here of Big Bang into rocks.
It's always the scary, especially when you're like supplementing your damage with Rosa casting white.
Yeah.
Like we have a pretty good idea of how much damage per turn we're doing. But when you start adding that in, it's very easy to all of a sudden be like, oh, hey, by the way, there's rocks. Uh-oh.
Edge goes down, but Xyrak has less than 12,000 HP to go.
Yeah, Yang brings this home. Are we going direct cast white for the finish?
It's taking her a long time.
She's one. Look, it's a slow
She's winding
spell,
up.
okay?
She's winding up.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Incoming.
And that's going to do it. And is Couch going to
Wow.
get there? No. Xyrak takes it with a time of 1:46:24. Xyrak will move on in the Red Moon Waning bracket, and what a race.
Wow. Couch cannot be far behind. Like, this has to be Medio here coming up.
Yeah, Couch has been putting out a lot of damage, but like you said, those white casts,
They help. They did
help
there. Yeah,
so much. There's
it
rocks.
is. Yeah. And wow, that was short-lived. That was that was a really quick rock phase.
Yes. Yeah, didn't draw the suspense out too much longer. Couch finishes in second with a time of 1:47:07, and we are joined by both Xyrak and Couch23. GG's to both of you. What a race.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's, Couch.
Sorry, I'm just gonna sit here speechless because what you two just put everybody through, probably including yourselves. What?
I have no idea, but I'm actually excited to watch this back, to be honest, from what it sounds like.
Okay, well, let's get the elephant out of the room really quick, as you are both now not 10 minutes in the future. Who's in Mysidia?
I have no idea.
No
Oh,
idea.
boy.
Yeah, no. I could find out for you real quick.
I was gonna say, was this schemed between the two of you? Like, nah, we're not gonna do Mysidia. We don't need these characters. It's fine.
To be honest, I actually forgot to even go there except
Oh,
for to raise the
wow.
whale.
I kind of wanted. I was playing away from the D Machine play, so I just kind of stayed away from raising the whale in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were there. When I got through the first fight in the giant, I was like, I'll just pick up a low-level anchor at Mysidia to replace the Tella. I'm not going to bother trying to get him killed off somehow. So, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Xyrak, you said you were kind of away from the early darkness play, or the D Machine grind, even though you had an early darkness. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, I went and peeked the hook route first, and I was like, if the hook route is a tough boss, I'll just take my medicine and do D Machines, even though I really don't like it, just as like personal preference.
Mm.
But if it was a relatively easy boss, I was like, you know what, I'll just play through it. And like the edge, I had basically every claw I could want on the Young, so I was like, I'm just gonna play through it. The levels shouldn't do too much in the underground as long as the Fame Arch bosses are required difficult. So yeah, when the just Mill and Z, I was like, yeah, just go.
Mm-hmm.
And Couch, did you have a similar thought process?
I don't know. I was just trying to play through the seed. I was just looking for bosses. That was my big, really thing that I was trying to do. I really wasn't thinking about grinding or anything.
So, like I said, you two, obviously, not 10 minutes in the future anymore. You talked afterwards, I'm guessing. You know where the other bosses were, yes?
I have no idea. I don't know where Ruby was.
Okay, so if we're on your side, Fabul Defense had the tower key, and tower key had
that's
Ruby
right.
behind it.
That's right. We talked about that.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Which brings up a point on both of you, because I really wondered about this, and myself and Sheep, we talked a lot about this. Both of you reset out of the pass.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask why, but was the plan, was your end game on the moon? Resetting out of it, to me, tells me that both of you were planning to finish the game on the moon.
Yeah.
Was that the idea behind it?
Yeah, that was definitely mine.
Okay.
I was like, I still had, I think it was 4 more bosses at the time to find. I was, there's going to be something somewhere. There was something somewhere.
And then Pancras was like, no. Yeah, wow, what a race. I guess I'll ask the question. Obviously, Couch, this is the end of the tournament for you. What's the plan for the off season? I mean, what do you take away from this?
Just come back next time to have some fun. That's all I'm really playing for anymore, is just to have fun.
No.
That's
I mean, we had a lot of fun.
That's good.
I hope
That's
you
a good
had
thing.
a lot of fun.
We're all gonna have fun.
Yeah. Xyrak, you know your next opponent.
I don't actually.
Okay, good. Then we're not going to spoil it. Do you have any plans for... I have no idea if your race is next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. Anything you change? Anything you take away from this race against Couch?
I mean, honestly, I made 2 small optimizations that I was kind of mad about. I sold my last mute knife, which made the Warlock grind longer than it needed to be. And I forgot where Bacchus wines were, because I would have swore the one place they were not was Feymarch, and that was Spearman.
Yeah.
Which was doubly frustrating when I was running down the moon, because I don't even really need them. I have 2 white mages. It was just like a safety thing, like just in case, it was, yeah.
Well, I do want to say
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
level of skill that both runners exhibited tonight was just phenomenal. And Couch, I'll start with you. Tell us about one boss fight in particular you were really proud of tonight.
I don't have an answer for you. I guess maybe the Dark Knight Cecil fight, just getting lucky, not dying. But everything else went pretty smooth.
Yeah, that Z fight was pretty good too. You came in at lower levels than Xyrak, and you really did really well in that fight.
Well
Xyrak,
enough.
do you have an answer?
Sorry, yeah, well enough, I guess. I scuffed my Z fight a little bit for the couple of things as well that made it longer than it needed to be, but yeah, well enough. This was a fun seed. I burst out laughing when I saw Shura.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm ready to have this 5-6 minutes I've sunk into this chain turn into complete and utter disappointment, and then I couldn't believe it.
Definitely worth it.
It was. I will also apologize to you both. I was honestly wishing that the package was somewhere on the moon. So the fact that it turned up behind the Twin Harp, a little bit sad because hey, the moon. There was an evil wall up there. That would have been fun. But but yeah, no, GG's to both of you. That was what a show. That was something.
Yeah, GG's, and good luck, Xyrak. That's pretty awesome. And thank you for the restream, everyone. It's great.
Next Couch, always a pleasure racing you in whatever it happens to be that we're both doing at the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 more old boys, or old folks, I should say, going at it.
All right, you two go enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you for giving us that show. That was remarkable.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Y'all have a good night.
No problem.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Restream team.
Yeah, definitely give both those runners a follow for the. You think they're good at Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise? You'll enjoy what else they get up to.
They do other things. Yes. Yeah. Go follow them. Go follow Pancras. You may have heard of him. He's good at this game. That Tall Grant character, pretty all right. I hear you're pretty okay too.
Yeah, and it don't cost nothing to follow, and but for the most entertainment you can have on Twitch with your pants on, you got to follow Martin Broadcloak.
Wait, pants are required? Wait, is that the fine print that I miss all the time? Ah, now it makes sense. Got it. Wow,
Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
Well, thanks for joining us for another fun day of Highway to the Zemus Zone 5 action. We do have a ton of races tomorrow.
Have you seen the list?
Oh my goodness.
Let's go down the list.
Okay, so
Okay.
it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern.
That's
it's on
early.
yeah,
That's early.
Tana versus E Ninja at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be right here on Free Enterprise. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern, so don't exhaust yourself early on. At 7 p.m. Eastern on Free Enterprise 2, it's Woobear versus Pyre.
Ooh, that'll be good.
And then
These are all going to be good.
these are all going to be good.
These are all going to be great.
At 8 p.m. Eastern on Free Enterprise 3, The Trace, it'll be Poydrak versus Moleboy. And
I
then
know that Poydrak character.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty good. He's pretty
Yeah.
good. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern on Free Enterprise Prime, it's Dakar Smash versus Solaris. What a race that's going to be. And then on Free Enterprise 2 at 10 p.m. Eastern, Apex Corvette versus Y2 Sky. And then at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, Free Enterprise After Dark on Free Enterprise 3, it's Scratch Dragon versus Mike 34. Sneakily, could be one of the races of the tournament. Both those runners, phenomenal. So you gotta be here on the Free Enterprise family of networks to see more Highway to the Zemus Zone action.
I feel like that we need to have big lunches tomorrow. Like, you look
Yes.
at how these times play out, you're not going to have time for dinner.
Nope.
Like, no, this is big lunch, and meat sweats encouraged. Just gorge on all the delicious barbecue and whatever you can, and then
Plus-
regret life while you're watching a ton of Free Enterprise. I
Plus,
love it.
there are going to be more matches with the runner's own personal streams on Khadgar. All of that information is going to be on the Discord. So if you're not there yet, get over there.
Yeah, we're good people. Come do comms with us. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
you know what? I don't think we're done with them yet.
No,
I think we should subject them to more Free Enterprise.
we got to do them up again.
Yeah. Let's send them somewhere.
Yeah. Well, let's. Here's an idea. Let's head
All
on over to Dubword 47.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Hey, doing some
Yeah.
late night Blue Moon practice.
Practice. It's almost like Dubword's in the tournament or something.
Not a game. Not a
Huh.
game.
It's just practice.
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 Just practice.
Practice.
Okay. Sheep, it was a pleasure.
Always, Martin. So long, everyone.